Greetings, YouTube. I recently watched the latest Spider-Man movie, Homecoming. I thought it was relatively entertaining, and quite frankly, the main character of the Vulture, played by Michael Keaton, was probably the best Marvel villain I have ever seen. Keaton just nailed that one. But one of the things I found myself thinking about is Peter Parker in that universe. Now, the traditional trope is that Peter Parker is 16, he turns into Spider-Man, he needs to make some money so he can buy a car, so he dresses up as a professional wrestler, then he makes a big kerfuffle over because he doesn't get as much money, lets some guy get away, guy kills Ben, Uncle Ben, yeah, with great power comes great responsibility. You know the trope. But the Peter Parker in this universe, the Homecoming one, is 14 years old. So he couldn't pass himself off as an adult. The 16-year-old could because suddenly he's wicked buff. The 14-year-old cannot. And at no point in the film does he ever show the burden of having been responsible, or at least feeling he's responsible, for Uncle Ben's death. Not at all. So I'm really baffled about what did they do here. Did we just kind of gloss over this? Is he not actually responsible for Uncle Ben's death, or was it another variety of the same story that led to Uncle Ben's death? Is in fact there no way to avoid Uncle Ben's death? In all the multiverses, Uncle Ben always dies. As my friend Amy said, Uncle Ben is the only character in all of comic history that hasn't come back from the dead. And I probably think that she's right. So, do you think that the traditional story of Peter Parker makes sense in the Homecoming universe, or did they have to do some magic hand wavium to make it have any kind of sense, retconning it to death? Because I just don't see how that particular version of Peter Parker is the one that tried to wrestle and then led to the death of Uncle Ben.